Hi, I'm Manik.
And I'm Ratan.
Sorry. We're here to share some of our stories with you guys. So let's start from our childhood. Ever since I can remember, we have been absolute cartoon fanatic. We doodled all day, like everywhere, wherever we got blank space, in the notebook, in the textbook, on the wall, or even in exam paper. We never kept it blank. Like most other kids of our time, we're a huge fan of Unmad, a popular cartoon magazine. Our dream was to be able to draw there. So when we were in class 6 or 7, we sent some of our doodles and cartoons there. Soon enough, we got a call from the editor, the legendary cartoonist Ahsan Habib, and he offered us to draw there regularly. We were overjoyed. Like it was a dream come true. That was the beginning of our cartoon journey. Soon enough, we work on some daily newspaper like Bhorer Kagoj, Prothom-Alo. We had a regular cartoon comic strip in Daily Star when we were in high school. Our life was all about cartoon. Even though we spent more time on cartoon and less time on study, our parents never discouraged us. Rather, they inspired us a lot.
However, when the time came to choose an academic discipline, like most of the parents in our society who want their kids to be a doctor, engineer, lawyer, or something else, our parents also had a dream to see us as a computer engineer. And we didn't have any complaints about that. But it wasn't easy for us to switch our passion of cartoons to coding, maths, or so complicated circuit things. While studying in computer engineering, we paired up for final submission of software projects, and we had to present in front of our class. But the software we made for the project turned out to be a total disaster. But what we did, we prepared an interactive presentation full of cartoon animation instead of like typical PowerPoint slides, and that was a total hit. Everybody loved it. They loved it so much. They loved it so much that like they didn't even care about this like software. We had to play that animation 2 more times. And that was the day we realized we are not in a right track. We're not studying what we truly love, what we really want to be. We needed to switch to something that we're passionate about. And then we both decided to study in graphic design and animation.
But the hardest part was to convince our parents. Like, it's a common thing that every parent wants their kids having a reliable future, where computer graphics or animation wasn't a familiar subject for them. So it was not easy to change their mindset. But we thought, at least we can try. When they heard, it was like so heartbreaking for them. They didn't expect something like that from us. But we didn't give up. However, after long discussion, like debate, arguments, like it was an emotional situation. Like finally, they allowed us to drop out and shift to another university to study in graphic design and animation. Though they were not convinced enough. That day, we took it as a challenge to prove that whatever decision we made was not wrong.
The next chapter was just changed our life. We got our passions of cartoon back, where cartoons and animations become the part of our study. So started working for Cartoons magazine and in iStock Photo and Get Images. And within a few months, we became one of the top artists of iStock Photo. And our designs were getting published in many news medias and websites like Huffington Post, Times Online, Forbes, Mashable, Microsoft, Samsung, many places. Yesterday, when I was checking the website of TED, we were surprised. We found a design in TED website.
Thank you.
It was even more surprising when Illustrator Technique magazine featured us on one of their issues.
With that cover,
And a centerfold interview of two of us.
but the best achievement was to be entirely change our parents' mindset. Now they realize that the decision we made that day was not wrong. And I'm to thanks to my parents, they're here today, that to give that opportunity. Nothing can be happier to see their face of pride and happiness. Everything was possible because of the courage we have to choose our own path and follow our own dream. And that courage brought us here. Thank you. Anyway, we'd love to show one of our animated short film that won Fabulous for New Director Lotus and also got shortlisted for Cannes Lion Young Director Awards. So enjoy. Oh.
Every night after dinner was my favorite part of the day. Me and Dad spent a lot of time sitting in our front porch. Dad used to tell me all the fun stories. He used to answer every question I asked him, no matter how silly they were.
Dad, why are so many stars in the sky?
Everything in the universe has a reason, son. That means something. Let's play a game and try to find the meaning of these stars.
We started connecting the stars and creating things in the sky. It's like the whole sky was our canvas. We were having so much fun until we got stuck on a group of stars. No matter how hard we tried, we couldn't make any sense. After that night, we often tried to connect those stars. We didn't want to give up on that, but we couldn't make it. Time went by, Dad got busy with his work. We couldn't get to sit together anymore. Those bunch of stars remained unsolved. Years passed. I grew up. Dad grew old. He had all the time in the world for me. But I'm a man of my own. I live far away from home. Dad used to write to me often and asked how I am doing. He used to end his letters asking, "Son, were you able to solve those stars?" Whenever I read these lines, I gazed at the sky with no real interest. The kite, the elephant, teddy bear, a shiny car are all still there. But those silly bunch of stars are still unsolved. I used to try for a few moments unintentionally and laughed at myself. What a stupid childish game I'm playing. Dad kept asking me in every letter, but I didn't bother to answer that. Then one day, there were no more letters. That porch of my old home, where I used to spend time with my dad. Only my dad isn't there anymore. Kathy, can you see it? These stars look like a teddy bear.
No, I cannot see that well.
There, in that way.
Oh yes, now I can see that.
See, there is a kite.
That car there.
Yes, you're right. And look, there's an elephant.
Dad, look, there's a bird.
This is really surprising. I can see a bird in those unsolved stars now. A new star is born there somehow. It's miraculous. That shiny new star really gave a meaning to that bunch of stars. Dad once said, when someone dies, the person becomes a star in the sky. This new shiny star must be my dad. He just solved the riddle by being a star in the sky.